Number 10. Massive bipedal prints found near lake with Long Island Bigfoot and DarkHour Paranormal.
Alright guys, we are on a night investigation at the campsite. Ancient campsite. We got Brian from Montauk. It's strange. We got the channel. Got them coming. A lot of CampHero stuff on there. And then you guys know DarkHour Paranormal from the previous video. With the bugs.
Yep. I found that too. How's your camera looking, Brian?
It's crazy. You can see all that too.
It is an access way. Thought so.
This is always a good place to check for prints, because when they go dig them, if anything comes in here, you know, it comes back kind of wet.
Take a drink.
That's cool.
Any turtles?
It's strange that we did not see these prints with the naked eye.
Check for prints, because when they go dig them, if anything comes in here,
The first print seems to show a big toe impression.
you know, it comes back kind of wet.
Take a drink.
The second print shows the 4 smaller toes.
That's cool.
All 3 prints are in a staggered or zigzag path.
This is always a good place to check for prints, because when they go dig them.
If anything comes in here, you know, it comes back kind of wet. Take a drink.
That's cool.
Right. Thought so.
This is always a good place to check for prints, because when they go dig them.
If anything comes in here, yep.
Alright, who's going for a swim with me? Hey, look, check it out.
There it is. It's even better without the slate. Look at that.
Yeah,
How cool you are.
there's a bunch of them in there.
Awesome. The first sign of life.
This certainly does resemble Crystal Lake, doesn't it?
So it does.
And we were here on Friday the 13th
Yes,
yesterday.
we were.
And,
This is definitely like Crystal Lake.
fantastic day, by the way, let me tell you.
Actually, you guys can see this. Look at this. I mean, I'm saying
There's a
whoever can.
slight breeze, but that's a lot of...
Number 9. Is this an invisible terrestrial entity? After taking a few pictures of the garden last summer, we noticed this strange anomaly in the sky.
After researching a bit, I came across invisible terrestrial entities.
Here's a segment of an article on ITEs taken from CNN Money.
Thunder Energies Corp has recently detected invisible entities in our terrestrial environment with the revolutionary Santilli telescope with concave lenses. They have previously presented confirmations of the apparent existence of antimatter galaxies, antimatter asteroids, and antimatter cosmic rays detected in preceding tests. In this breaking news, Thunder Energies presents evidence for the existence of invisible terrestrial entities, ITE, of the dark and bright type.
This is an exciting discovery. We do not know what these entities are. They're completely invisible to our eyes, our binoculars, or traditional Galileo telescopes, but these objects are fully visible in cameras attached to our Santilli telescope.
Stated Dr. Ruggero Santilli, CEO Thunder Energies Corporation.
And a quote from the American Journal of Modern Physics.
It is pointed out that both types of entities generally move in the night sky over sensitive areas, and their behavior generally suggests unauthorized surveillance. This paper has been motivated by the significance and diversification of the collected evidence, as well as available independent confirmations, that warrant systematic inspections of the sky over our sensitive civilian, industrial, and military installations via telescopes with concave lenses, so as to detect possible unauthorized surveillance.
Very interesting. A few observations about our object. You can see the object is behind the twine. I noticed it has sections like an earthworm. In full color saturation, the rainbow sheen is usually an indication of a biological life form. Here are some of the Santorini photographs of ITEs. This one actually looks like it could be a worm-shaped, tubular body. Let's call ours a skyworm for now. I always assumed certain UFOs and UAP were biological, like the jellyfish UFO, and were in a class of their own. This brings to mind rods, also known as skyfish, which also may be a class of ITEs. We are aware of the digital sampling artifact argument, but we are now reconsidering that skyfish phenomenon may actually be minor ITEs. Let us know what you think about this strange skyworm, Invisible Terrestrial Entity, ITE, or if you think it's just some kind of bug, camera malfunction, or is it a portal opening, a cigar-shaped craft? I mean, let us know if you think it's something out there, or is it just something that looks very strange.
Number 8. Bumping into very strange people.
This one speaks for itself. There's people in there. Let's go join them. Oh shit. Whoop. Yo.
Number 7. Unidentified aerial phenomenon at Battery 216, CampHero, Montauk.
It zips off.
Number 6. Strange face peering through a cloud of vapor.
This photo was taken as a big cloud of water vapor was exhaled. The infrared pre-flash sensor bulb, followed by the traditional flash photography, resulted in this image. I first thought about how holograms were created using smoke, light, and mirrors. It seems you bounce light off a mirror through smoke to project a hologram. Could we have captured an accidental hologram? Is there a such thing as a reverse hologram if we have the opposite setup? The only mirror present is inside the camera itself. How did this happen? And then see that.
Number 5. Is this a rake being held down by Sasquatch? Or are we tripping?
But it's super far, and look how it almost looks like a tunnel.
Yeah, right. That's why I call them iron sights. Like if you ever hear me saying like iron sights, like that's what I mean. Like it's almost like on a gun. Like it's just set up so you could see like far by looking through things, and it's like, and you're right. There are actual like tunnels like that where, and they're set up so
that is crazy.
Like you could sit there.
Like really far, like see where the sun is catching through there. It just looks like a tunnel all the way through the forest, right where I'm really far. Like see where the sun is catching through there. It just looks like a tunnel all the way through the forest.
Number 4. Sasquatch, Dogman, Shadow Person, or Junior at CampHero Montauk.
Yeah, up there.
And something else was interested in our presence and possibly this structure.
Do you see them? Let's rewind a bit.
You can see here as we pass the very tree in question that there is nothing behind it. Moments later, we are commenting on 2 hikers that were walking the road a few hundred feet behind us.
And behind you. I got him behind you.
Did not see anything there at the time, or notice anything watching us. Even though the audio may sound like it, you were commenting on the hiker's position, which you can't see on the video.
What appears to be a dark shadow, head and shoulders, now behind the tree we just passed, where a shadow should not be. After a few moments, you can still see the figure, and I cannot tell, but at times it appears to move.
What do you think? Shadow being? Dogman? Sasquatch? Extreme case of pareidolia? Or something else entirely? The weird thing about this is that it bears a striking resemblance to Junior, CampHero's resident cryptid of legend. Even though it is much smaller, the angle and distance between its ears seems to match Junior's.
Number 3. Strange faces and hands outside against the glass door. Brian always records everything, so he sat down with his friend to play chess because they really wanted to make a time-lapse chess video. There are some strange things in the background with Joe and Brian. We carefully ruled out reflections, as the movements do not match up at all, although you will see shadows cast by Brian and Joe that will block the light that falls on the visitors outdoors. Whatever they are, they seem very interested. It actually looks like it's throwing up a peace sign here. Number 2. High Strangeness. Flesh and blood Bigfoot with a conical head. Shape-shifting deer.
While exploring the hills of Setauket tribe, we came across a very strange scene. We both filmed, but LIB Mike was able to pinpoint zoom with precision right onto this deer in distress. It had something on its head and back. Mike gave me the footage to enhance and zoom for more details. In the process, Danielle spotted a bipedal figure in the very frame where the deer was last seen. It seems to be watching us from a distance, and its legs appear to be the width of small trees. Moments later, you can see a figure that resembles a Sasquatch passing behind a ridge of trees. You can make out a conical head and part of its shoulder.
Oh. What is that?
Where you looking, center? Oh,
What is it?
the dark
Person?
That's the dark. Oh,
What the
see
hell
that?
is that?
Whoa, I see something moving.
Oh, it's a
Bro,
deer,
what
I
is
think.
that?
Is
I
that
don't
a
know.
deer?
Deer with something on it.
What is
maybe.
that, bro? What's on its head?
I don't know. There's something on the deer.
Bro, it's got like a wig on, bro.
I see something. Yeah, where'd it go? I lost it.
I'm scared. I gotta get a picture of
Yeah,
it. What is on its
I'll
head?
follow
bro?
your lead with the deer, man. I don't know, but I saw something really
Where
strange.
did it go?
There it is, right and straight ahead. It's coming.
There's something on its head.
It's coming to the left of this tree here.
All right, you go.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna flank around this way. I just want to try and get.
Yep, I'll be over here. That is weird. There's a deer with something strange, like it almost looked like something was riding on its back. Mike mentioned he thought it might look like a wig, which both are, I could agree with. It was strange like that. I'm gonna step really quietly here. And I know he's right there somewhere because he didn't leave. But we're flanking him, I guess.
And our honorable mentions: weird creatures seen on Google Streetcar View at the scene of a crime.
This is the only one on the list that I was not present for. I only noticed it so it cannot officially be on the top 10 list. This Google Streetcar screenshot was taken at the scene of a brutal murder in which 3 men ambushed another. After reading the news, I wanted to see the yard that they described in the story, so I checked Google Street View. I noticed 3 flesh-colored objects at the rear of the property. These strange figures were captured and appeared to be sitting in the branches of a tree. This is the exact scene of the crime. Do these beings have anything to do with the horrific event? Or is this just another case of normal objects that look like paranormal anomalies when photographed?
Number 1. Full-bodied shadow person, Doppeldanger, seen in home.
You may have just missed that, but while house watching, I was bundling up to shovel the driveway. I started recording on my way outside and did not see anything at the time. But when I watched it back, I was instantly shocked. This figure appears to have the same outfit as me: jacket, goggles, hood, gloves, and is holding its arm in the same position I was holding the GoPro camera in. 3 of the residents of this household recently reported hearing their other family members call out to them in each other's voice. They would say, "Did you just call me?" And they would say, "I did not say anything." I also noticed a lot of objects around, including a creepy doll the homeowner picked up off the side of the road and felt the need to look after. It could be possible this figure is attached to one of those objects. When the footage is inverted, or in outlines, you can clearly see this is an opaque and solid shape. Whatever this is completely creeped me out, and I cannot believe I did not sense anything at all while walking so close to it.
Okay, all. Thank you all for watching video 100. The top 10 strangest things we caught on camera so far. Thanks for all the support. We appreciate every one of you. Until next time, keep it strange and namaste.
That's it, guys. Let us know what you think. It's a small milestone, but we do appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you for watching, as always.